welcome back. COT here. First off, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And big news, confirmed Season 3 of House of the Dragons is coming out next June, or early summer they said. And A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms comes out this January, which kind of sucks for people who haven't read the books because the story comes after House of the Dragon, so really sucks we're going to have to wait. But today we're going over what I think is the best armor from both TV shows in terms of style. So I think there's two clear answers here, and I think you could either go with Lannister or Targaryen. Now, obviously, I'm biased to the Lannisters; they're my favorite house. But with all the gold that they have, their armor just looks so clean. The detail, and for what it's worth, the functionality is still pretty good. A lot of people complain about the helmets, but I mean, I think they're ergonomic in a fight. Their chest plates, I think, steal the show. That scarlet red with the satchel lines cutting through looks really good. Obviously, Commander's and like Jaime's armor is different. They have the golden lines on the shoulder pleats, which looks really sick. And they also have like a little line right below their neck, like kind of by their collarbone. And they have the golden black sword hilts, which just looks super sick. But I mean, it makes total sense because of how rich they are. And then the Targaryens is really good because it's traditional. I feel like when you think of medieval armor, you think of the Targaryens. They have the simple pointed helmets with the nasal guard, the like metal piece that runs down the middle of their face. Their actual chest plate and like leg armor is super functional. It looks good. It's just a simple blood red and black. Nothing crazy going on in terms of sigils. They don't have like a dragon sigil like the Lannisters have the golden lion, but it looks really good and it fits the style of the show really well. It doesn't look too basic where the budget was bad, and it doesn't look too modern where it doesn't fit in with the times. But I think an honorable mention is Knights of the Vale looks really good. They're silver with the blue sigil of the Falcon of House Aaron. Looks really nice, especially on horseback too. It's also super lightweight, so it is probably functional for being mounted on horseback, which I guess does make sense. But I think, personally, I do think the Lannister armies look the best. I think that the shields they carry too, those oval-shaped shields with the golden lion, just look menacing. Like, they look rich, they look powerful, and there's a lot of them. It's a big army. I didn't include any of the Kingsguard armor on here because technically they're not an army, and I feel like that'd be a cheap cop-out because their armor does look probably the best quality-wise because there's so few of them. But if I had to pick a Kingsguard armor, it would be the golden one from season 1 through season, I think, 5 or 6. The one in House of the Dragon is super good too, the silver and white, but it's just not my preference of style. But again, overall, I think they would win that competition, but I didn't add them because they're not technically an army. And then specifically for the Lannisters, like Jaime's armor is the coolest by far. He doesn't rock a helmet. He has a Widow's Wail, which is obviously the Valyrian steel sword with the golden lion pommel, which complements his golden lion shoulder pleats and chest armor. So it's just a uniform look. For the hate the Lannisters get, they definitely look the best going into battle for sure. So I would say, like I said, it's not close for me, but it's worth bringing up the Targaryens and the Aarons, the Knights of the Vale. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back here soon. Peace.